been showing up in Europe, but at the same time, Regi is quite an old warrior. Yes, he's been around for a long time.
Yes, this is the OG Game & Watch of Mexico. I'm a Brawl player, and trust me, I remember Regi.
Yeah.
Even when Game & Watch wasn't good, this was the OG. This was the GOAT. So I would love to see, him play against one of the new gods, pretty much, of Mexico, right? Big Boss. Getting a lot of top-tier talent, a lot of really good wins. And both characters are better in this game than in Brawl.
Actually, yeah,
Wow.
they got the big blow-up, and speaking of big, that was a big up air. Getting him up there is actually, one of those times where Game & Watch is so light that other characters might not have lost the stock right there, even if Rob hits kind of hard.
Yep,
but
at
right
90.
now, he's sending him off the stage. Game & Watch has a great recovery, using it to its full extent, and now he's getting this rapid jab, put him off the stage, and here comes the full menu for you, sir, but only getting a little bit of damage, trying to use the gyro against him, continuing with this advantage state. Big Bosses.
Wow.
The gasolina was too expensive, and he had to land there, but it was great coverage from Regi.
Yeah, that down smash was perfectly timed and spaced right there at the ledge, and it was not really too much you can do as Rob there. And Regi, I feel like he's going to take advantage really a lot of the fact that Rob has a good recovery, but it is very punishable, right? Gas is finite, right?
Yep.
Finite, so...
Eventually, you are going to run out, and you're going to fall right where he wants you. I'm amazed that it says top 128 here, but these are players of very high caliber, viejos conocidos, and right there, he's going to catch him again with the spin to win, and this could be a very painful combo. He is getting, I was about to say, he needs a good escape plan, and the up B is going to work a lot of the time, but that nair, it's huge. Roberto Robot is rather big, and so are his hitboxes, although he is still hanging on to this stock, almost at 100%, but not quite yet. Regi, he got the 9, but it was
not close.
Not on target.
Yeah, definitely not close, man. It was on a different stratosphere. Say that. Are we going to get a stock from this? Oh, he got the up tilt while that up B blessed him, man. Like, that up B being invincible. I guess he didn't bless him enough because that back air killed him.
He got the Sakurai blessing, but only for a moment because, like we said, those hitboxes for Rob are massive. And that one in particular, I like to call it a mofletazo because he just burns you straight up. And that back air, it's a meme. It's such a meme saying that Rob is big, but the nair is also huge.
Yeah.
The back air is also huge.
Ridiculous.
I like that sometimes the best option for coverage from the ledge is just to jump in back air because it covers like a whole range of options.
It also pushes you away, so it
Yeah,
kind of
it keeps
auto
you safe.
spaces for you. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like like corn back air, it like kind of auto spaces for you. That's what I be feeling like. The way that the Robs use the back air feels like that. It's so safe. How are you going to punish that? And the hitbox is huge.
Yep. So pretty much a good option there. It's kind of like cloud back here that you can just go crazy on the ledge. And most of the time you're going to be safe. But no changes here. Not in characters, not in stage. They like their Pokemon Stadium. We like it too. As long as I feel like sometimes it's a bit too much stadium, but we can manage. It's okay. Right now, working with that gyro, but Regi trying to keep center stage. No up smash for you. So now you get stuck in this particular combo. Almost 100%. So Regi answering back in this game.
Yeah, he definitely is. He's doing a great job at not letting MKBigBoss land. That was pretty much the entire stop. He almost didn't let him play the game the entire time. The down smash was even an anti-air.
Yeah, because he was trying to get away, and no, sir, you are not getting away from my hands this time. Right now, he's not going to go because remember that's how Big Boss got the first stock in the first game. So Regi probably not in as high as a percent as that time. And look at this extension. He was trying to catch him with that bump. He's going to go all the way down there. He bounces on the stage. Get off me. But no, he with the tech, he keeps it going. He lives. That air dodge has some crazy distance. Maybe not as much as Sonic, but it's still going to get you there.
Yeah, this is a second place air dodge right there, man. Wow, that was incredible.
Yeah, because he kept the pressure going just by teching and being there constantly.
Yeah, and look, Big Boss is already at 162%. This is reminiscent of some sheep percents getting killed. But look, that F tilt gonna do it. Regi's on fire.
this time, okay, now he finds that he was at a lot higher percent, about 40% more than last time, but Big Boss still working with quite the deficit, and Regi, he's not the kind of player to go for the 9 there, even if he could have. But look at that, that's also very important because right now he kind of had him sandwiched between himself and the gyro. He's still going to have it available for the pickup, looking for something here, and the gyro is still a threat, and I'm going to be pressuring you, going for El Vaquero, like we say, but he almost had the read.
Yep, the switcheroo right here, getting some good damage right now. Regi already setting up the sauces. The cookout is ready. The carne asada is on, bro. Catching the ledge trap. Oh, the up smash. He knows he gets the kills from anti-air, so he's looking for the invincible option.
Yeah, and if you have that, why not use it? The game and watch smashes in general that are very hard to punish, and it's almost like a challenge. Like, I dare you to try to punish me, and most of the time, it's not a good idea to go for it. Big Boss right now opting to go back to center stage, but en la silla, siéntese, sit down, sir, because this game is going to my part of the scoreboard. So we got a 1-1 already, and like I said, I feel like this is very early in bracket to have these two fighting each other.
Yeah, it definitely is, and that was really well spaced by Regi, man. Like, honestly, that was it felt like a completely different set. Like, they started a new set after that match, the way Regi was playing.
Yeah, it was a big change from the first game because Regi, he kind of noticed that he could keep the pressure like very, very high, very intensely, and Big Boss, you said he had a lot of trouble landing to the point where there was one stock where he spent pretty much the entire time in disadvantage and not being able to do much. You know, both a blessing and a curse to have the big body robots and the big hurt box as well, because it's not all peaches and cream. You can't get the massive hit boxes without the large hurt box as well.
Yep, definitely. And I'm excited to see where's this counter pick going to be. Because, I mean, obviously we're going to see the same match. We're going to see Rob versus Game & Watch, but that was a very commanding win. Very commanding win. And it looks like we're going to Town and City. Very good Rob stage, by the way.
Yeah.
Very early kills on this stage. So it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, you know, we call him Robot Ratero, so maybe Big Boss, he patented the crazy combos with the gyro as El Futuro, you know, the future, because that was the future of the character, and because he can read your mind and delete you, just like that. And, okay, a great start from Big Boss. Only 3%. Yeah, only 3% on his side and already answering back, so these two are apparently just going to be taking turns destroying each other.
Oh, my God, yeah. And what better kind of, you know, what kind of set can we get better than this, you know?
Yeah,
like,
I know. I love these two.
I love watching people destroy themselves, you know?
That's what makes the sets exciting, you know, because it's two different things, you know, when they're destroying each other, game 5, going back and forth all the time with the momentum, and it's also, you get the situations where there's a game 5, but because they keep it very close at all times, and it's not the same feeling, not the same vibes, but it's still very enjoyable. Right now, Big Boss hitting almost the max rage, you know, so against the character as light as Game & Watch, that would have killed if it was the sweet spot, but Big Boss just saying, let's do that again. Here goes La Repetición and getting another stock. So, yeah, we have a situation where they're just going to keep destroying each other.
Dude, this is in a minute. Like, this is, like, absolutely crazy how fast this match is going. Like, I don't know, is there a crazy rivalry between these two? Because they're playing, like, you know what I mean? Like, their life is on the line.
No, and Big Boss right now refusing to give up that stock. He went below the stage. He had the attack, but now he's finally going to lose it. But he made it last. You know, one of the expressions that we have here is se la vendió cara. So he made it very difficult for him to get that stock. Regi, we have seen him already get the stocks kind of fast. Maybe right now, I thought he might go for the judge, you know, but opting to keep it safe. He says, okay, even if I do lose, I still have another game to play with you. Trying to pressure off the stage, but ooh, the Uno reverse card.
60? Dude, they were even. They were even. What? Bro, that's insane.
He had a chance until he didn't. Big Boss is laughing about it. They're both laughing about it because he knows. He knows, like, oh, you were trying to pressure me, and then all of a sudden you were gone. And again, because of the big backers that he's been able to find, Look at that beautiful stage as well. The production here is on a really good level, so we can enjoy these matches to their fullest. And in the end, it's all about the crowd over here having fun, the players having fun, and we are definitely having fun as well.
I'm definitely having fun, and you know it would be really nice if I can see, well, we could know what stages are they counterpicking, are they banning? I would love to know the thought process behind not banning Town and City, just because that's Rob's playground, you know?
Yeah, now opting for Kalos, so this is another, I don't think it's as good of a stage, you know, but it's still workable. You have those platforms on the sides that can let you get away with some cheeky stuff, especially with gyro in hand.
Yeah.
But right now, again, it's being put in a big disadvantage. The turtle not finding its mark right there, but keeping the pressure, finding another hit, getting him off the stage, and gasoline can get pretty expensive, but Big Boss finally being able to answer back, but not for long, because once again, Regi is there, so we're back to Regi's turn. It's Regi's turn.
Yeah, it's definitely Regi's turn this match. I think this is a good stage, really good counter pick, because while it is, you know, they got the platforms, and you could do a little stuff, the only thing is the ceiling's lower. Oh, but I guess it didn't matter when this game was. My bad.
Well, especially when you caught him like that.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly. Up smash strong, man.
Classic setup. You just leave the gyro right there on the ledge. Go forth, my son. And then he catches him with the up smash. And Regi answering back with 50%, giving him a full gourmet meal right there on the ledge. And now here come the bombs. Here come the explosions, going all the way out there. I feel like it was rather risky, but Regi's still keeping the advantage. Still going out. He's been doing that a lot. He's been just YOLO keying right there.
Yeah, he has. Oh, that down smash could have been real nasty if he got it buried. Could have got the kill expeditiously.
You know, it was looking a lot more comfortable for Regi, and now it's not the bucket.
Yep.
Nice move there to make the gyro go back to sender.
Nice.
And right now he's going to put him again off the stage, like trying to find something with the turtle. And Big Boss answering. You know, when Regi decides to go really full pressure off the stage, Big Boss is usually going to have an aggressive option. Yep. Oh, the gyro again. Go forth, my son. And finding some good coverage for Big Boss. But right now, anyone could lose their stock at any second.
Yeah, honestly, Big Boss has caught the roll from the ledge twice now, so I'm hoping Regi's keeping that in his back pocket to remember, hey, I should be rolling here. It's one of the worst options I can choose. I mean, not only that, I believe Game & Watch has like a really weird hard window if he's going to regular get up or he's going to get up attack, and I feel like abusing that is probably a good idea versus Big Boss.
I'm not sure if it's because of that, but there's actually an advantage to wearing that green collar or Game & Watch that everyone uses.
That's true.
It lets you actually see hide one of your options a little bit better, but Regi opting not to go for that. And right now he's already taking a very decent percent. He's going to even up the stocks, but remember, if he does lose this last stock, he is going to losers. And, well, you never want to be in losers, but especially not in this bracket. I'm kind of sad, you know, that they didn't quite reach that P tier rating, but it's still an S plus bracket, so it's nothing to you know, be excited about being in losers in a bracket this big with over 1,000 people competing. But it's looking a little bit rough, trying to make this advantage last for as long as he can, and he does find the chair, and
he's looking for the down smash.
Yeah, no, hammer not connected.
Look at that roll. These guys are rolling. Oh, that back, that literally could have killed it. Killed before. Literally at the same percent. Oh my God, he's getting blessed.
But how long will the Sakurai blessing last?
This could be it.
Right now he is going to. Oh no, he still got one more. I got one more in me. But again, with the gyro being so aggressive, the bucket has some charge, though. I don't think
he's looking for it.
He's hoping. The option. Yeah, Big Boss was looking out for that. But the gyro getting him so much, and I think he just got it.
He has a good bucket. It's not full, but he got a bucket.
That would be enough to kill at this percent, especially since with that bit of
the nair. He's the DI.
Nice DI from Regi, keeping this set alive, and La Tortuga, La Kawama still trying to put in a bit of work, not finding the grab. They both whip grabs straight back to back.
Both carry. Oh, I thought it was going to be another grab. That's
okay.
What? That's nuts. Yo,
it didn't even look like the sweet spot. He just kind of tackled him.
That was really clutch by Regi.
The word we use here is kind of chusco, because it didn't look like he was going to kill, but it did. And this set is being quite the blessing. It's not over yet. It wasn't quite like a destructive match like the ones that we've been having previously, but we still got the game 5.
This was a nail biter.
And yeah, I feel like now it's where all cards are on the table. You have to try to stay on the winner's bracket. And again, I'm going to insist on that because this is way too early in bracket to have them facing each other. I don't know what happened there. If Regi maybe had been a little bit more inactive, I think that might have something to do with it. But these two are giants facing each other.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the talent pool of this tournament is very hard, and these guys are probably fighting for whoever wins this is in winners for tomorrow. Whoever loses this, they might be fighting.
Is going down to the Sharks.
Tomorrow. Yeah, man, it's going to be rough. But Game 5, I love Game 5 sets, and I'll say that. And that last game was a nail-biter, and my hands are shaking.
I don't know if people can hear the crowd right now, but they're going wild, man. We call them La Porra, so they have the high spirits. They want their representative. I see some people from Guadalajara right there, so it makes sense that they want Regi to move on. They want Regi to take down one of the current. I think that the official ranking for this first half of the year in Mexico has not released yet.
Oh, nice.
But I'm pretty sure that Big Boss is going to be in the top 10.
Yeah,
just by results alone and by how much he's been showing up. Like I said, one of those globetrotters that we have here. Shout outs to him. Shout outs to Leo, Chak, Spargo. They've all been going around the globe and making some waves. So it would be pretty crazy if Regi can pull this off. But judging by what we have seen so far, there's no reason to believe that he can't.
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, taking out one of the giants at this point will actually be one of the best wins right now for him. Especially at an event like this. He said it's S+, almost P tier. So that would help out a lot for his next rankings at least.
Yep. And now look at this. We are going to close it out on Battlefield Tilted Triplets. And oh my god, quickly getting him there with that conversion into the spin to win. That is a lot of damage if you're Game & Watch. And ooh, even getting a nice assist there from the gyro, putting him at 88. So Big Boss means business. That is going to be enough. No way. He actually starts on fire. Wow. And he sets Regi on fire too right there.
That's actually crazy. Within the first 25 seconds, we already got an explosive stock. He touched him basically twice. I mean, basically maybe 3 times, but Regi right now is not backing out. Really good situation right there, put him in an edge guard situation, and even if he's not getting the kill from it, now he's in a juggle situation, arguably worse situation to be in against Game & Watch. He's not letting him play. That gas is gonna run out. Bemex is not here right now. He can't refill.
Magna ni premium, pero that's a robbery. No, way too low of a percent. Not enough rage, just barely. Regi gets a second chance right there, and after all that damage, he wasn't able to find the stock, but he continues the pressure. That is not going to be quite enough, but he's going again for the key. I was kind of waiting for Big Boss to just try to spike him or go for something crazy right there, but Big Boss would rather just keep the advantage going, not finding that up smash, but this is going to be... Why is Game & Watch something like this?
Regi, unfortunately, he has to go for the more risky options, which is why he went off stage, because he's in a big deficit right now. He not only has to get this kill, but he's going to have to perform a miracle right after. He's going to have to get a judgment.
He might actually go for that now, because if you don't do it now, then when are you going to do it? Already at 172, but this robot refuses to go out of commission and still putting in the damage. Oh my god, he was again sandwiched between the gyro and the big robot arms and still taking damage and still unable to find the stock until I curse him right there. Able to take the very first one, and sometimes I go by Kursalo as well because it does happen, but that tended to...
Oh my god, we're going to get a combo here.
Yeah, that looked almost like a checkmate situation, but able to avoid it for now. I get really scared when Regi goes that high up.
Yeah, man, not for real. And Regi right now, he's going to have to get a grab into a judgment. Not the up smash. They're going to take it.
GG's to both of them, because Regi put on quite a show.
He did. It was a nail biter the last match at least. Game 4 was a nail biter.
Crazy.
But I guess Game 5 followed the same formula where either I destroy you or you destroy me.
Yeah, Big Boss, he just snatched the momentum and he carried it throughout the whole first 2 stocks, and he just kept on living. Regi was having a tough time finding that first stock, and Big Boss just kept it going, kept piling on the damage, and look at that. There's the smile from MKBigBoss, able to continue through winners. The crowd, though, also playing their part,